archive.
Look, this is book 2 when it comes in. Oh yes, what's happening? Psychosis Holocaust Crazy Craig Prison Planet reviews. Walking Dead season 2.
Fucking season finale was
season
fucking
finale.
shit talk.
We've just watched the season finale of Walking Dead season 2, and basically like. I was reading this comic in college, like fucking showing a comic, man. These are some of the comics what came out. A lot of people didn't even know Walking Dead were a comic, but it were, man, and it's a fucking sick comic. The program's quite a bit different to it, but it's in a good way.
Yeah.
One of the guys that does the comic, I think it's Robert Kirkman. He actually produces the show, so like he's kept it proper faithful. But I mean, even when it first come out, I remember seeing the shots of Rick walking through the city and that, and it would just look like fucking proper authentic to the comic. So obviously we're not really going to talk about first season. If you're watching this, you've obviously seen that, and then there's the new season that come out, season 2, which is just fucking sick, man. I love it, innit? Like a lot of people were saying,
so sick.
There's not as much action in that.
No, even though there weren't action, man, it was still tense, man. At the end of the day, it's about survival in a zombie fucking apocalypse world, man. Ain't gonna be shooting every day. Other days you're gonna be finding food, shelter, vehicles, fucking everything.
Do you know what I like it as well? Like they can have an episode where there ain't no zombie carnage or entire through the episode, and it's still sick, and you're still watching.
Man, you're still on the edge of your seat, man.
Yeah, you're still grips. Like a lot of times when you watch a zombie film, you don't really care about the people in it, and you're just like, yo, everyone's gonna get ragged, and you're not harsh. You just want to see something fucking mad. But like in that, you genuinely care about the characters. And I spend so many episodes. Like I'll download 3 at a time, and then I'll watch like 3 in a row, and I've got like another 4 to watch, and I'm like, shit, man, I need to just pause telly and have 5 minutes. I'm getting too drawn into the fucking program, so it's gripping, man, and that's a good thing.
And at the end of every episode, there's always a cliffhanger.
There's always a cliffhanger, always, man.
At the end, man.
And also, you think because you've read the comic, you know what's going to happen, and then it's just different, and then like eventually that will happen. It happens in a comic, but by that time it's something already happened. They'll just entwine it in a way, if that makes sense.
So if you're watching now, switch off, because we're going to be talking about today's episode finale.
Yeah,
don't want to be spoiled by that shit if you haven't watched it yet, so switch off now.
Fucking straight up, like on the end of the last episode, you see Shane get killed, innit?
Yeah.
Like, and Shane, to be fair, I'm sad that Shane got killed. He's a fucking bad man. In the first issue of the comic, he gets shot in the head. He gets shot by the little kid, innit? By Rick's son, but it's like, you don't really care about him because he's just a prick through the comic, and then he gets shot, so he gets shot. But in that, he's been a fucking Gianni through the whole season.
I mean, he has been a bit of a dick, but he's been. I mean, he's thinking about the safety of the group, innit? I mean, he's thinking about all the right reasons, but he's doing it the wrong way.
To be fair, like a lot of time, I think that what Rick's doing, like not like what Shane's doing, is a good thing. He's like, yeah, there's a barn full of zombies, fucking kill him. That he wants to kill that guy. To be honest, if you're living in that world, and that guy's a threat, just know what I mean. You can understand why he wanted to just kill him. So I'm sad that he's actually got fucking killed, man. I was like, because I like to see him through the episode. I like to have that explosive character that's just gonna fly off the handle and do something mad and make the fucking program better.
Man, definitely, yeah.
But yeah, so he gets killed in it, and then just fucking a massive horde of zombies come out there. Yeah. And we said, didn't it, before we watched it, because I know what's going to happen, and this is not because I read comic or anything like that, I just thought...
You can guess who's going to get killed off.
The kid, innit? He's Herschel's stepson, and the other woman that he lives with.
Maggie? No, Maggie's his daughter, innit?
The fat guy that got killed by Shane. Yeah. Like when Shane shoots him in the leg.
Otis's wife, that's it. Otis's wife gets murked.
Yeah. So, like, we kind of knew they were going to get fucked up because it's a season finale. They're going to overrun the house because at the minute they're quite cushy, aren't they, in the house? You know what I'm saying? They're going to overrun the house. They're going to fucking take off a few characters. They're going to kill a few characters. Like, they killed Dale, man. I was gutted when Dale died as well because he's a fucking G, man. He is a G.
When the zombie grabbed him, man, I thought it looked like he was going to fight him off, but then the zombie just ripped him open, and that was it. And then they knew, like, there's nothing they could do for him, so they had to shoot him in the head. Because right now, the virus, it's like the zombie virus, it's not just something that happens now, it's something that's in everybody, and as soon as they die, they turn. Yeah,
that's why he said it when the kid gets his neck broke, the kid that they keep hostage, and he just turns into a zombie. Yeah. And when Shane gets stabbed, he just turns into a zombie straight away. You even kind of see Dale turning into a zombie before they kill him, innit? That's why they just shoot him in the head. But yeah, well, gutted when fucking Dale died. And then, so yeah, basically the house just gets overrun in this last episode, because you see when Shane gets killed, there's a big horde of zombies coming, and the house just gets overrun. They get into the barn, they set the barn on fire, and people are just going mad, aren't they, running everywhere. Herschel, a fucking bad man, isn't he?
Oh, he was standing his ground like a fucking G with his shotgun, man, not even running out of shells. And then when he does run out of shells, he uses the end of his gun to knock them fuckers down.
He's just he goes like that, he cocked his shotgun, and they're like, we need to get off the farm. He's like, this is my farm, I'll die here. Like a captain going down with his shit, man. Like a captain, he's like a fucking old bad man. He's like, he ain't got nothing else to live for. His wife's gone, his farm's about to go, he's just gonna fucking, and he's just stood there for like 10 minutes, just bam, 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 just taking out fucking zombies, and then eventually fucking ragging him away, innit? So a couple couple people get smashed, man. So get killed. I said the kid dies, she dies, doesn't she? Otis's wife, and they end up having to leave the farm.
When they leave the farm, they think was it T-Dog sees Andrea shoot the zombie in the head, but the zombie lands on top of her. And it looks like she's been murked off, but she got left behind by the group, but they don't know that.
They don't really know it, so they didn't really have a big bag of guns. You see Dale gets all over with the short hair that's going mad, who's Sophia's mum. She fucking gets away with Dale. They all drive off and they basically all get in cars and split up, don't they?
Yeah.
And then you think, they're going to be split up and quite cool. They all get together pretty much straight away, don't they? Back at the highway, and I'm like, yeah, that's sick, but I'm glad they're back together. Do you know what I mean?
It all finishes where it started on the highway.
So it's like, and do you know what? Yeah, I kind of knew that they had to do that because they're in that farmhouse. And it's like they were proper cushy in there, they were secure as fuck, and I thought they're going to have to make the season like more tense again, they're going to have to put them back in the danger zone, and I would just like fret from every angle constantly like they were in the first season. So yeah, they all get away, and then Andrea runs off into the woods, innit? And then that's a 60. She's running, and by this time Andrea's a fucking G, isn't she? Do you know what I mean? Like she was like a proper loose, like she was proper nervous wreck at one point where she wanted to kill herself and that. But now she's a fucking G, man. She knows how to use that gun, and she's taking out zombies. And she ends up running into the woods, and that's when what's her name?
Oh fuck yeah, I can't.
What's her name? Dale. That bird with the sword and the two zombies on chains. Monche or something, whatever her name is, Monche. It's weird because obviously you're reading a comic, so you can only say it how you say it, and I always felt like Moneke or something. But then when we looked at online, it's like Monche. But anyway, you know who she is. She's the girl with the samurai sword and the two zombies on chains, and she turns up. You only see her for a second, and I were a bit sad that I'd actually seen loads of people on Facebook posting the picture of her. Because it was like when she comes into the comic, it's like here's a fucking sick bit. So yeah, it were a bit fucking annoying that she that I'd seen that she was going to be in it. Because if I'd have not and I'd have just watched it, I'd have been fucking blown away. Because she comes in sick, doesn't she?
Yeah, just weird. No, you don't even see her face. It's like she's got a hood up. She's got the fucking sword.
I don't even know if it's a girl. To be fair, it might not even be a girl, only because we know. But yeah, she ends up saving Andrew, innit?
Yeah, she's got a sword in one hand. She got a chain with like two zombies on the end of it. We think it's like her brothers, innit?
With a two.
So she's like locked their arms off and cut like the mouths out and everything, so they can't attack her. They're not going to do fuck all. They're just going to fucking follow her, innit?
So yeah, like that's like for the first 20 minutes just pure action and fucking stressing hell and running away from zombies. So then, so basically Andrea's on her own with Monche, whoever his fucking name is. You're going to kill me on YouTube comments for that, for saying that I don't know how to spell the name, whatever. But I won't even fucking lie. Anyway, so the rest of the group that survived, Herschel, that's Rick and all them, Daryl and that, they all get away, and then they're just held up in like some little abandoned church, like knocked down derelict building at minute. And this is when he tells them that he's killed Shane, and they all start fucking. Even his missus turns on him and that. Do you know what I mean? And it's
you can start to see that the strain of keeping everyone alive and like him be the leader. It's getting to him now, and he's starting to get tired of it, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, Herschel was a bit in that like leader role at one bit, and he's just kind of said, "I'm with Rick. Just let Rick decide what to do." Like, so he's kind of all on Rick at minute, and he's and then all that group have just fucking turned against him because not only has he told them that he killed Shane, he told them that he knew about the virus being an airborne thing that everyone's got, and that eventually when you die, you're going to turn anyway. So they don't like him for that either, do they?
No.
When they were in the chemical lab in the first season, he got told, so fuck it, man. And then it ends, which is sick because we kept saying, when is it going to go into the prison?
The sickest part of this episode.
They're all, do you know what it was? It was so small.
I know there's like the last 20 seconds when it looks so fucking sick.
Yeah, basically he's saying like, oh, we need to find somewhere that's more secure, and then like the episode's ending, that music comes in like and it just pans out and you see there's a big fucking prison, and it's like, yeah, sick, they're gonna get into the prison. Because in the comic they meet back up with his mate, the guy with the son, because in the comic he fights with a hammer, him who's in the first season. So they meet up with him but to be fair, in the comic they meet up with him before they get there, so then perhaps they'll meet him there. In the first part of the season, he's on the radio, he's leaving him like a distress signal on the thing saying, if you're out there, good luck and all that. So I reckon they'll meet up with him. But when they get into the prison in the comic, they meet up with like convicts inside the prison. It's overrun by zombies, but there's like some convicts what have managed to just live there. I think they walk in and the first thing's like, hey, do you want some burritos or something? Like as soon as they walk in, like the first thing they say. So yeah, it'll be sick when they get into the prison, lock it all off. He says we need somewhere secure. That's the perfect place. I was in a prison or a zoo, in it, like them two things you're gonna be sick. So obviously they're going to end up in there, and then it does fucking get mad in the comment. There's a fucking paedophile in that prison and all sorts of mad shit happens, and so fucked up. But yeah, man, we can't really say too much because we don't know what's going to happen. But when does the next part of the season start?
It's going to be the end of this year, 2012, like Christmas time, December time. That's when
Christmas special. I want to see.
Yeah, Christmas Santa turns evil.
No,
evil Santa zombie.
Just them trying to fucking hold, trying to create some kind of Christmas for the little kid and that, and also she's pregnant, man. What's her name? Rick's missus, and it's just
Gloria.
fucked. Gloria, yeah, man.
Glory.
Whatever her fucking name is. But yeah, fucking sick season. Proper, definitely check it out. If you've not watched any of Walking Dead, man, I'll speak to, because most people watch Walking Dead now because it's a fucking sick program. Most people I know, even if they're not really into horror, they watch Walking Dead. So anyone that's not watched Walking Dead, check it out. Go and check the first season, man. I guarantee you'll be fucking hooked on it. If you like anything remotely gripping, like it's sick. Like I don't really watch programs like Lost or Prison Break or all these what people love. Like, I've never watched them. But like Walking Dead, I fucking tuned in and watched 6 episodes. It's sick.
Yeah, man.
And that's not just because it's got zombies in, you know what I'm saying? It's just a fucking sick program besides that for the drama element and everything. But yeah, man, little quick review of it. Prison Planet, Psychosis, Crazy Craig. Boom.